All right. Good morning to those of you on the East Coast. Good morning also to those of you on the West Coast. I'm your host, Brandon Troy, host and co-creator of Movers and Shakers Unlimited, and I'm here at 2023 CES, and I'm delighted to have SKYTED's Stephane Hersen. Stephane, what's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm doing great. So it was a great unveil yesterday, and we have been really at a very high flying start yesterday, so it's great.
All right, outstanding, outstanding. So, talk to me. I have it here in the title. You have quite an impressive product to show here at CES with what I understand, a sound absorbing mask. So, can you talk a bit about it? I know we were talking a bit about it offline, and you were commenting on, the journey of getting into, the product that we have here in front of us. So, can you get into that before you, talk about the product?
Yeah, maybe as an entrepreneur, most of the people start with an idea. And in fact, I'm not a very usual, I would say, entrepreneur because I was VP at Airbus, the competitors of Boeing. I was selling part of aircraft. I was about to sell aircraft in China, so it was a kind of big dollars. And one of my customers told me, "Hey, there is no way to stop the human voice on calls on board of the aircraft. So that's why we cannot open calls on board." And I said, I think that's a pain point, which is worth working with." And I left my job. It was COVID time, and I said, the airline industry is going to be ailing for a period of time. So now I'm 53. I said that's a good time, my friend. It's never going to come again.
Right.
So unless you have a COVID crisis every 2 years, that's the right time to do it. So I jumped into the entrepreneurship, create my company, and create this product here.
All right, awesome. So, can you, talk a bit more about it? Because, uh, as we will know, with COVID, there has been an evolving landscape of, hybrid work and folks, not
Exactly.
being in the office. So, can you talk more, provide more details, about the product that we see here?
Yeah, the pain point was how we can make calls without having our voice going out. For us, voice is noise pollution. Because when you make a call, you just want to talk to a microphone, like we're talking right now. I'm talking to the microphone. People around me don't care about what I said, and it can be very confidential matters. So I start to work coming back from the aerospace industry, how 300 people can make a sound calls everywhere. And I try to look at active noise reduction and so on, but the voice is so powerful that when I talk to some PhDs, they told me it's like stopping an aircraft carrier. This is pretty much the amount of energy you want to dissipate. It's
Right.
85 dB. It's a loudspeaker you have here. So you cannot stop it like that with something not like 10 foot, kind of mask and so on. So I developed it and I worked with the aerospace. So like I'm next Airbus, I've been working with Toulouse. We have a very big aerospace cluster. And I talked to the engine manufacturer. Inside an engine, you have before and after the turbine, you have silencers like mufflers. That's why the new aircraft sound is so low. That's why they are so quiet. And in fact, we incorporate that. So imagine yourself, this is a complete engine, and the voice is going to, and the air is going to go into the mask. And when I'm going to wear it, in fact, I can still talking, and all my voice is going to be absorbed by the what we call the sound absorber into the mask. That's as simple as that. This is pretty much high tech. So we get 4 or 5 technology bricks together to make it done.
Awesome. And so can you demonstrate, how it would look if you were to use, the product? So I see that there's straps here, so I
Yeah,
assume that you're able to adjust
exactly.
it, to the back.
Yeah, it's pretty much the back. So I'm going to wear it. I'm going to talk very loud. Today it's about 636, 35 dB. Right now it's pretty quiet. So that you're going to still be able to understand, not to understand what I said, but to hear what I said. So let's make a choice right now.
Okay. Oh, wow. You really can't hear anything. Wow.
So you can see my chin moving. So I'm talking right now to you. We make some tests in trains, in aircraft, and I can definitively have very comfortable calls. The main advantage of the product is that their voice, there is no voice out. Okay, voice stay in, but the noise is coming out. So let's say you are in the street and you are in a shuttle bus and there is a kids which start to yell, and your most important call you at that time, and you have to take the
Course,
call.
of course,
There's a
it
10
always
minute
has
shuttle
that
bus.
time.
It's
Right.
wrong. Yeah, okay, Murphy laws.
Right.
So what you're gonna do, you can use your mask, and the sound of the kid is gonna come here, the voice of the kid, and it's gonna be absorbed too. So you can have a very direct and confidential call because people around you don't need to understand what your negotiation is about. It can be names, it can be price, and so on. And the third advantage of this product, like it's aerospace based, it's an open air. It's not like a COVID mask. You can breathe through. It's like just a jet engine of the aircraft.
Oh wow.
The air is
Okay.
going through. So that means I can breathe as much as I can. I can make you feel a good level. People can see me breathing. So I mean, you can breathe through. It's something you can wear for days or for hours. It's not going to be like a COVID mask where you get fog and you get all the I will say the inconvenience of the mask.
All right, awesome, awesome. So, one thing that has always been fun, in talking about this show and going to any show, is whenever someone is there to be there for work, obviously, whether it's for a product or, for a project that they want to discuss, they are also fans of that said show too. So, can you talk a bit of finding, kind of that work or say that business leisure balance? And if so, what are some things that you're looking forward to seeing, as a fan outside of what you are bringing to CES this year?
Yes, definitively. The work balance. I'm 53, so I'm not a newcomer. I would say in the business. So I've been a family. My kids have grown up and so on. So I could really dedicate. You can go. I think you're good at creating a startup when you're very young or when you are older because your kids are gone. You just need a little bit of money to pay the university and so on.
Sure.
For me, it was we did the job in 6 months, so just to incorporate jet engines absorber into a mask and create the whole mask. It was a very big task, but you have to stay, I will say, focus on one point. It was for us to deliver a product and two product because we have the gamers product also. One is going to be the business line, the other of course gamer. Is to be able to do two products in 6 months is a big task. So you better say to friends, hey, I'm not going to be there for 6 months. You said to your family, I'm going to work 70, 80 hours a week. I work on weekends. And just after CES, then I'm gonna have more time to relax. The momentum is here. So it's sometimes you have really to paddle very fast. And this is where you have to close pretty much all relation you have and to focus on your business. It's like a sales campaign when you're selling aircraft. It's 6 months of hell. It's because you're gonna have hundreds of people to talk to, like an airlines, and they're gonna check everything. So, and when it's gone, it's gone. You can go through weeks in vacation. So I think that's pretty much my rhythm. This is how I work. So working at 200%, and sometime after CS, I'm gonna take a couple of days off.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Well, I want to also, put up where they can find you. I understand that you will be at Eureka Park at the Venetian at 61211. So again, Stephane, I want to thank you so much for, squeezing in some time to, talk about the awesome sound absorbing mask that you have, and look forward to, other things that you have at the show.
Great, come and see us at the booth. We have some military also demonstration to do some sun picking, and we have some great stuff. So very happy to have you, and yeah, it's going to be a great show this week.
All right. Well, there you guys have it. Here I am at 2023 CES. I'm your host, Brandon Troy, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.